Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of
And
War.
today we're going to be going over the 5 best teams in the game as of December 17th, 2021. This video topic brought to you by Mr. Lee Diesel, our newest Puppet Master member. Hit the join button, the link in the description. Became a Tier 3 Puppet Master member, which means you get to suggest a video topic, $9.99, and this is his video. So let's get started with the 5 best teams in the game. Just talking about this on live stream the other day, you can pretty much get through this game with just a few teams. You don't really need like 50 different teams to get through this game. Now there's certain events where you have specific restrictions, or guild wars where you got to use all the same color, bounty, you got to use bounty troops, journey, you got to use the journey troop, yada yada. But just in your regular gameplay, like adventure board, dungeon, pet battles, difficulty 12, explore, some delves, just farming stuff, like you're gonna use the same. You can get by in this game with like 5 different teams max, like maybe even 4, maybe even 3. So let's get started with the very first best team in the game. I'm not gonna put them in any kind of order because they're all used for different things. And some of them are going to be variations. Like I'm going to have a variation. Like the first team, number 1, best team in the game, one of 5 teams that you could use for this game is of course the Rowan team. Now there's many variations of this team. I like to include Phoenicia and Ironhawk with these. So I'm going to lump those all into one. It's your quick clear team. Rowan, as you saw in my new account playthrough, check that out. There's a playlist where I went from 0 to 500, almost 600. It's all on a playlist, new account playthrough. Started all the way over, totally free to play, and I realized I was using Rowan for pretty much everything. But the team consists of any class you want, and you usually do a double blue, green, minus yellow banner here. Any weapon that's not green or blue, most people prefer black manacles because you get it pretty early. It hits all enemies, and it has a chance to devour, so it's pretty cool. Then we have Rowan, one of the best troops in the game. Deals scatter damage boosted by my armor. You get some guard medals. Makes her hit really hard with that extra 12. What is it, 12? Or how much armor is that? 24 or something? I think it's 8 per guard medal, right? Something like that. And she just hits really hard. Early in the game, you're going to need to boost her up with like a golden cog or a clockwork sphinx or something like that. But later on, you won't even need it. You'll just use this Mirage Queen here, which starts all elementals with 50% mana. Leprechaun blowing up a bunch of green with, empowered. So let's show a battle with this, and I'll show you both of the variations as well quickly also. But yeah, most of the time you're just going to hit your Leprechaun, it'll get your Rowan right up, and you'll just cast it, and you'll win. And you're going to use that a lot of the time, especially early in the game, up to from level 250 all the way to, you can go to the end of the game. I still use this team for stuff like vault events, adventure board, just class experience farming. You can even do difficulty 12 explore if you combine it with like a Shield of Urskaya and like Megavore or whatever you want to do. But yeah, the other variation is this will be later on. So Rowan is like the low-level variation of this team, and the more bougie version would be Phoenicia. It's pretty much the same team as you can see here. You got Mirage Queen and Leprechaun, a weapon that's not red, green, or yellow that hopefully hits all enemies that you can clean up with, like the Writhing Staff. Then you have Phoenicia, who deals damage to all enemies, boosted by red gems and burning enemies. If there's a firestorm, deal double damage. Now, you only use this team once you get like 2 Nisha medals or more. Because then she can clear like further in pet battles and do difficulty 5 explore if you want a trophy farm or something like that. And you also need to use a Firestorm class. So this Elementalist probably isn't ideal for this team. I'm just leveling it up. But a Firestorm class like Sunspear, Slayer, Diabolus, Dragon Guard, Hierophant, all of those type of classes. Got an extra turn there, might as well take it. Got this up. Normally I would just cast it, but we're showcasing Phoenicia, so let's get her up. And boom. So I use her every single day for adventure board, dungeon, if there's a pet, and stuff like that. Alright, now the third variation of this team, let's take it to like a difficulty 1 explore. This is all lumped in, same team here, quick clear teams, whether it's Rowan, Phoenicia, or Ironhawk. Ironhawk mostly used for vault key farming. Now this is the really bougie version of this team, where you need two mythics to make it really do its thing. No turns for you. Where's it at? There it is. So it consists of Dust Devil, Double Ironhawk, Greed, or Sister Superior. Doesn't matter what class you use. Double Yellow, Brown, minus Green, and you want your Yasmin medals on, your life medals, so you can boost up that Greed. So every time he casts, you get even more gold. So you cast your Greed, you cast your Dust Devil, boom, they're dead. It's only really useful for vault key farming during a vault event, but yeah, it's all kind of the same here. And that team is one of the best teams in the game. You know, it's 3 different teams, but they all do the same thing. Pick your choice, and mostly Rowan, though, is what I want to mention there as one of the best teams in the game. All right, what is the second best team in the game? Not second best, but one of the top 5. What should we say for that? All right, another one of the top 5 best teams in the game as of December 17th, 2021 is going to be your Gob Truffle team, the Truffle Shuffle. I made this the best team of 2020 back in the day. I think Gob Truffle came in at about the end of 2019, somewhere around there, but he came to prominence in 2020. This is pretty much an infinite loop team, so once you get these going, the enemy never gets another turn, so definitely one of the best teams in the game. Any place that you can use blue or green, really, really good. I'm using it right now in difficulty 12, Galvania, just to show it off, so let's see what is the fuss about this team. Did a double blue, green, minus red banner. It's the slime banner. And you want to use a Titan class or a Warden class. I think even Elementalist would be pretty good with this team. And these days, some people are using the Osha's Tome with it. But this is the traditional version. What you want to do here is match brown or blue. Get your Forest Troll up. Boom, got him up. Then you're going to cast it. And a lot of the time, that'll get your Gob Truffle up. But looks like we're going to have to do a little extra work here. Cast your Gob Truffle. Cast your Forest Troll. You can see the loop already happening. Boom. We're just going to keep going. Keep casting those. It's not like the fastest thing for difficulty 12 Explorer, but it's really safe. Any kind of looping team is going to be super safe because it's never the enemy's turn. So how are they supposed to beat you if it's literally never their turn to do damage? So boom. Battle over, and that was pretty quick. The Doom Glaive there, it turns brown gems into Doom Skulls, so it's pretty good with that team. We have a brown storm going on with our Titan, so brown's falling more often. The Gob Truffle's making brown and green every time it casts, so you can have some chances there to line up those doomed, turning those brown gems into doomed skulls and doing a ton of damage. Let's say they're submerged or something, and you can't hit them with your Gob Truffle. Well, then that's the time to use that Doomed Glaive. Or if you want to finish them off, let's do one more battle here. We just need brown or blue. Get that Forest Troll up. I'm using 2 Nishas and a Nanu with this team. There we go. Okay, now let's look for an extra turn. We got this brown and green. We got another big brown. Big brown. Flush it down. There goes. Our loop is starting. Still looping. We got Lightning Strike, you know. We got the Brown Storm. Keep it whenever you can. Whenever you don't have your Gob Truffle up, cast your Forest Troll. And yeah, one of the best teams in the game. I made it the best team of 2020, so I definitely wanted to include it in the best 5 teams in the game. So yeah, for sure. Double Gob Truffle, one of the best in the game. The traditional team here is either Titan or Warden or even Elementalist now. Double blue, green, minus red, Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, Doomed Glaive. That's the traditional team. Now you could use Doom Club. You could probably use Osha's Tome. You could probably use Elementalist. There's many versions, but yeah, that's one of the best teams in the game for sure. Alright, another one of the best 5 teams in the game as of December 17th, 2021 is the good old gold farming team. I made a video saying the best team in the game was this team right here, and reason being is at some point in the game, I was just talking about this on live stream today, at some point in the game you're going to want to exclusively use this team for a portion, whatever it may be. Let's say from level 500 to level 750. Use this for everything you can, whether it's adventure board, dungeon, pets, any kind of delve where it's available, any kind of explore you're doing. Anytime you can use this team, you should take a portion of your leveling and just use this team so you can get a bunch of gold and get out ahead and stay in a good guild, meet gold requirements, build up a huge gold stack. And one of the best places to do that is in the Warrens. In the Underworld, do level 20 3 times a day with this team, or do level 50 3 times a day with this team. Of course, Rowan and City of Thieves is also really awesome, but this is a way you could do it, and I would say either from like level 500 to 750, or 750 to 1000, you should exclusively use this team for everything that you can. Every adventure board, every dungeon, every pet battle, every explorer, every delve that you can. You'll just be able to build your gold stack up and stay in that good guild. That's the time that you try to get in the best guild that you can with the best requirements, and you're gonna need lots and lots of gold. So what you want to do with this team, you want to cast Greed first thing, smoking every single battle, and then you're going to want to try to get up your Egg Thief. The team consists of Cedric, Egg Thief, Skeleton Key, and Greed, and you can use whatever class you want to level it up. I think Thief is technically the best, but it doesn't really matter. So now we're just going to get up our Egg Thief here. So whatever that takes, green and red. Now we're going to blow her up. She boosts off of how much gold you have. So she destroys random gems boosted by my gold. And Greed just casted and gained a bunch of gold. So that makes her do a lot more destroy. So boom, until you get up your Skeleton Key. And this is a level 140 Warrens. So I'm showing it on a deeper one. Then the Skeleton Key does a lot of damage boosted off how much gold you have. So everything that we got here is boosting off of gold. The middle two troops there are boosting off of gold, and the bookend troops are giving you more gold. The Cedric is giving you 100% bonus gold from battle, so you definitely need it fully traded for sure. So in this case here, we would cast this again. You want to have max gold before you cast your Skeleton Key, and boom, look at that. That was quick. But yeah, let's take a look at this. Definitely one of the best teams in the game, and you should definitely exclusively use it at some portion of your leveling up. I'm using Warden class here. Really doesn't matter what class. I would just level something up. Double green, red, minus blue. Just going all in on that Egg Thief. There might be a better banner, but that's what I'm using right now. Go all in on your Egg Thief. That's the one you're going to want to get up first. It's going to destroy so much. It's going to get up your Skeleton Keys. So you really don't need any brown in your banner. Cedric's just there for his traits. You don't need to get him up at all. Greed starts empowered. You don't really need to get him up at all, except for one time, and he starts empowered. So the only colors you really need is green and red. So any kind of green-red banner, I guess even the Maze banner would probably be better. So I don't know why. I had that set before. You know, I already had this delve started, so I couldn't change my banner. But yeah, the Maze banner would probably be the best banner for this team. For the double red, double green, you know? Alright, let's just we cast our Greed, no matter what. First time, every time. Then we want green and red. And we're just going to cast our Egg Thief. You can pretty much just... Of course they had to do that, but... You can pretty much just blindly cast it until you get your Skeleton Key. Then boom, boom. Do it again until we get it up again. Boom, boom. It's got us, like, webbed. I think that's holding back our damage a little bit. Also, the Egg Thief has a summon on it, so if you happen to lose your Cedric, it's going to summon in. And your Skeleton Key has an extra turn when it gets a kill. So it's a really safe team, just like the Gob Truffle team. It's super safe. And it gives you tons and tons of gold. So it's awesome. Boom, dead. No trouble at all. And 450 gold there. 826 there. I don't even think I'm wearing my gold armor, but 1,200 something gold is the best gold farming team in the game. Also, if you use it in PvP, or if you do the Warrens 3 times a day on level 20 or level 50 or whatever. So yeah, that's definitely one of the best teams in the game. Go check out that best team in the game video if you want more information on like how to get the troops and stuff. But yeah, definitely one of the best 5 teams in the game, the gold farming team, Skeleton Key team. Alright, another one of the best 5 teams in the game as of December 2021 is the Guardian teams. So this is my favorite one. It's one of my favorite teams in the game, but there's different Guardian teams for every Guardian. Here we have Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, Shaman class, double red, brown, minus purple. It's really awesome. All the Guardians, they have this trait where they give 4 to all skills on all allies when matching 4 or more gems. So you make your team a full Taurus team Every time you get an extra turn, you get 4 to all skills. You got 3 of this troop on your team, so you're actually getting 12 to all skills every time you match 4 or more gems, right? Then we have Rage Reaver here. It deals splash damage to an enemy, creates 4 red gems boosted by Taurus allies. We have 4 Taurus allies, so we're going to get, what, 16 red gems on the board? That's going to make those 4 or more red gems that are going to give us a bunch of extra turns and fill up our ferocities and build their stats with the third trait there. So it's really, really cool. This team is awesome. You can either use Ferocity or Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow or Triple Cunning Stone Slicer. Lots of good teams with the Guardians. So let's get started here. I am in Pride Lands, which on difficulty 12 Explore, because it's a red kingdom, and the Frosties do double damage to red. So their spell is deal damage to an enemy and a random enemy boosted by my life, attack, and armor. If the enemy uses red mana, deal double damage. Also, it deals double skull damage to red enemies, so that's pretty awesome. So you want to use them any place where there's a lot of red enemies. We got yellow and a brown here. Boom. Alright, our Rage Reaver. Now, if you're in like an easy battle, you just want to get up your ferocities, cast them, boom, 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 you win. But if you're in a harder battle, you're going to want to do your Rage Reaver more to build up your stats with all those extra turns. So let's cast our Rage Reaver. And usually when I cast my Rage Reaver, I'm going to cast it on something that's not using red, just to start some damage on it, since we're not going to do double damage. But here, everything's red, so no big deal. You see that extra turn that built our stats. Got an extra turn here, so just watch the attack of this ferocity here. We have 107, or look at the magic, we have 89. Now I'm going to take this extra turn. Boom, 119. Everything on our team went up by 12. So 101 magic now, 104 damage now, 119 attack. Even our armor and our HP went up. So you want to take those extra turns, that's for sure. And especially when you're dealing with like a difficult battle here. But boom, boom, do you see that? Boom, boom. Oh, it didn't kill it, but see ya. You know what I mean? And these Guardians are so easy to get. You get them in guild chests. They're common troops. They're super easy to get. All you have to do is be in a guild pretty much, and you get them pretty easily. The hardest thing about them is fully trading them, but you can just go to explore and just farm up the trait stones. Or use a orange orb. Just farm the vault a lot. Or, you know, you can do it. If that's your problem, is you don't have them fully traded, you'll get there eventually. Just make that a goal. The other problem, of course, is Rage Reaver. It's not easy to come by because it's a Soulforged weapon that only comes in like once a year. But hopefully you got it, because it just came in a couple months ago. But if you don't, it'll be a Wild Plains Kingdom again eventually. Kingdom Week again eventually, and you'll get it. You should probably go by which weapon you have as to which Guardian team you use. So if you have Rage Reaver, use Ferocities. If you have Nimbus Bow or the Staff of Storms, use Finesse. If you have the Stone Slicer, use Cunning. Yeah, Guardian teams are awesome. Let's do one more battle with it. In the order of like which ones are the best, I think Finesse is technically the best. I just think Ferocity is like my favorite. But Finesse is awesome with Nimbus Bow and Stormcaller class. That's probably the notoriously best Guardian team. Then Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver with Shaman class. That's my favorite, but probably actually second place, second most powerful. Third most powerful, but way further down. Like those two are definitely the cream of the crop, Ferocity and Finesse. But Cunning is like in third place, like all by itself for sure. It's not as good because the class you have to use makes a storm that you don't really need, which is a red storm. Cunning's purple, but it still works. And then further down is like the green Guardian, the brown Guardian. Yeah, most people just use Ferocity or Finesse, and then maybe Cunning. There's our extra turns that are building our stats up. We're going to cast our Ferocity on somebody that's red. Boom, killed it. Extra turn, building our stats, if you look over there. Let's get our Rage Reaver up here. Rage Reaver's up. It's going to make a ton of red. You usually want to cast it on something that's not red, just so you can start dealing some damage to it, since you're not going to do double damage. Here we go. Once again, watch my attack. 104 damage, right, for my spell. Let's take this extra turn. Now we're doing 116 damage. Now, and that's every Ferocity on our team. Take that one, 128 damage. You can do all that in one turn. So you can keep doing that. Watch. 128. Boom, 140 now. Every one of our Frosties. The notorious weakness for this team is if you lose one of your Frosties, the team gets extreme, like way weaker. But just don't lose them. I don't know what to tell you. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. A lot of people like to mix in a Ketris or a Shabana or whatever, but I'm the traditional, just keep your 3 Guardian troops and your weapon, and you're good to go. But yeah, those teams are really awesome. That's definitely one of the best 5 teams in the game. And yeah, I would just, whatever weapon you have, that's how I would, the first Guardian team I would use. If you got Nimbus Bow, use Finesse. If you got Stone Slicer, use Cunning. If you got Staff of Storms, use Finesse. If you got Rage Reaver, use Ferocity. And Ferocity is definitely my favorite. Ferocity to go against red enemies, Finesse to go against yellow enemies, Cunning to go against purple enemies. Whatever color the Guardian is, that's the best color they are, the best against as well, because they deal double damage to that color. Alright, another one of the best 5 teams in the game. Special shout out here to any kind of Zul'Goth team, I would say. You'll either use Flammifer. Most of the time, the ingredients for this team are going to involve Flammifer, Thrall, and Zul'Goth. Sometimes I like to throw a High King Iron Gut on there, and sometimes you're going to have a Leprechaun on there. But any kind of Zul'Goth team, those are really fun, and you can use them for high-level Delves or difficulty 12 Explorer. Zul'Goth, one of the top 3 troops in the game, so you got to put him on this list, right? So let's show how this team works. I'm using Orb Weaver with an all-purple banner. This is just the world record level 500 Delve team. If you want to go to speedrun.com, look up Gems of War and check out all the world records, and you'll find this team in action, so you can just copy it, because I'm not sure if I have it exactly perfect here, but any kind of Zul'Goth team with Flammifer and Thrall is definitely worth mentioning on this list. So what we just did there, we got up Thrall with 1 purple match, then we casted Thrall, which got up our High King Iron Gut and our Zul'Goth. Now you're going to cast your High King Iron Gut, who has a very high attack of 90, so he should get a Devour and an extra turn, so let's do that. Got our Devour and our extra turn, so now you cast your Zul'Goth. Boom. Your Skull should take care of the rest. They should take care of the rest, but, come on, baby. Alright, yep. Bang. So, really good team. I might have it slightly off here, but let's show it in a difficulty 12 Explorer, a different version. But yeah, that's really cool because the Flammifer makes a bunch of red. The Thrall boost, can get an extra turn from a red, 13 or more red on the board. The High King Iron Gut has an extra turn when it devours. Then the Zul'Goth gets an instant kill. It's just really cool. It's a really good team, and let's show a different version of it. Where would we go here? Where are you at? Right here. Explore difficulty 12. Not that team. Call it bye-bye, because this is when the Scorpius Urali team went out of style. I started using this team instead. But we have Slayer class, double purple, yellow, minus green, Flammifer, Thrall, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun. Alright, so let's go to battle. This is more what you'll see most people using. That other team, just go check speedrun.com, the world record for level 500 Delves, and you can see it in action on there. First thing we're going to do, let's match this extra turn, why not? Then you cast your Leprechaun, which hopefully gets up your Thrall. Didn't happen. Okay. We'll just do Zul'Goth then. Boom, boom, and boom. Reason that worked like that, and we're one-shotting with skulls on a difficulty 12 Explorer, is because we're using the Slayer class, which has something called Fireblade, which deals triple damage to burning enemies. And guess who burns when they cast? Zul'Goth. So it works really awesome. This team has so much synergy. It puts out so much damage. This is one of the funnest teams in the game. Definitely one of the best teams in the game. But yeah, let's just explain it one more time. Look, it has Flammifer, create 10 red gems, deal damage to an enemy boosted by red gems. We're using Slayer class, which has all the fire stuff we need. The Firestorm, the red, extra red, the Fireblade, all that good stuff on it. Then Then Thrall here destroys a bunch of gems, and it'll get an extra turn if there's 13 or more red on the board. And with our Firestorm and our Flammifer, that happens quite often. Thrall will get up with just one purple match, or usually with just one cast, a Leprechaun. Then you have your Zul'Goth. It kills an enemy, and then it burns and frees all remaining enemies and creates 12 skulls. So that burn that it does after it destroys, kills an enemy, it burns everybody else. Then it creates skulls, which usually makes another extra turn with skulls. Then everybody's burnt for your Fireblade, which deals triple damage to burning enemies. So it just really, really synergetic, really awesome. We have an extra turn here, might as well get it. And let's cast our Leprechaun, hopefully get up our Thrall. There it is. Now, in this situation here, you could cast your Flammifer real quick and see if you can get 13 or more on the board so you can get an extra turn. Sometimes I like to do that. And now we have it, but we also have Zul'Goth. So we'll cast the Zul'Goth. Boom. So I probably just made it take longer than it needed to there, because boom. Boom. And get out of here. That's a difficulty 12 Explorer, and sometimes it can just go so fast. Alright, let's do like one more battle here with this team. But any kind of Zul'Goth, Flammifer, Thrall team would definitely be one of the top 5 teams in the game. Top 5 best teams. Alright, let's go. Leprechaun to get up your Thrall, hopefully. It didn't happen again. I don't know why that's happening like that. So we'll just cast our Zul'Goth. Boom, boom, boom. What a way to end. That was very quick. But yeah, that's definitely one of the best 5 teams in the game. Let's see what we get from this chest. Nothing great. Yeah. Definitely one of the best 5 teams in the game. Any kind of Zul'Goth, Flammifer, Fireblade, Thrall team, whether it's Leprechaun or High King Irongut or Scylla or whatever you're going to use as your 4th, definitely Flammifer, Thrall, and Zul'Goth go together awesome and are super synergetic. Alright, I had to throw this honorable mention on here. I was only able to do 5, the best 5 teams in the game, because that's what Lee Diesel asked for. But I could probably do like 7. And I made this the best team of 2021, so I can't leave it off this video. But this team is the meta best PvP team in the game. Now PvP I don't do too often, but you should probably get to tier 1 every week, and this would be the team to do it with. You could really do it with Truffle or something else, but this is the team that is the meta, the best PvP team in the game, and I made it the best team of 2021, so I gotta throw it on this video as an honorable mention. But it is Corsair class, double blue, yellow, minus brown. We have Rope Dart, eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal damage, then pull them to first position. We have Night Spider, create 3 purple and 3 blue gems boosted by rogue allies, poison a random enemy. Our whole team is rogues. Mother of Darkness, deal true damage to an enemy and the enemy below them, boosted by purple gems. If an enemy dies, create 12 purple gems. And we have Captain Macaw, who starts all rogue allies with 50% mana, which is the whole team. So let's show it in action. Go check out that video, the best team of 2021, if you want to learn more. All these teams have their own videos pretty much, so you can check them all out. This team has its own video, the best team of 2021. The Rowan team probably has its own video. The gold farming team was the best team in the game, is the name of the video. The Truffle team, the Infinite Loop, or the best team of 2020. I made 2 videos on that one. The only one I probably haven't made a specific video on is probably the Guardian teams. But the Zul'Goth team, I made the fastest difficulty 12 Explorer team, or the fastest level 500 Delve team. Like, I have videos on almost all these teams, I think, except for the Guardian teams, but I use the Guardian teams so much that I should probably make a video on the Guardian teams, honestly. But here, the first thing you want to do, you want to get that Night Spider up, because that's going to start your team up. But we need green or purple, and I do not see it, so we will just start with some blue then, I guess, maybe, sure. We're against the gold farming team, y'all. One of the best teams in the game. Got Rope Dart. Rope Dart is probably the best weapon in the game, because it has an extra turn on its talents. So it erases their freaking armor, then it deals true damage, pulls them to first slot, and it entangles them, so they can't hit back, and it gets an extra turn. So it's freaking awesome. You just want to attack like their best troop, pull them to the front. Now they can't, they're entangled too, and yeah. We just need to get this Night Spider up, and you'll see the infinite loop. Actually, the Mother of Darkness is up. As long as you can kill, you can cast it, and we can kill. We didn't get an extra turn because we haven't casted our Night Spider yet. We're doing the order of operation kind of wrong here, but it's still working, so it's fine. Do that. Come on now. This is kind of a weird battle. This is not usually the way it goes. Everything's going fine, like we're going to win, but not in the way that you normally win with this team. And boom. It's a pretty good loopy team. So let's do it again so I can show it looping. That was kind of a weird battle there. Alright, come on game. Not during a video, please. Let's go. What's your problem? Alright, yeah, let's do another battle with this team. And we'll just say our goodbyes after that. Let's do a 2 trophy at least. Show this team in action. I want to show the way it's supposed to go. That was kind of a weird battle there. Alright, so purple or green is what you're looking for. First thing smoking. Let's get our green. Let's get our purple. And now it's Night Spider time. Okay, Night Spider. Now you're going to want to wait until you have enough damage to kill that first troop up there. So we don't yet. So we're going to, let's do Rope Dart, actually. Bring them into range for this kill. All that extra purple on the board from the Night Spider that just looped, right? Do this again. Get the Mother of Darkness up. Kill that guy. Purple. Extra turn. Night Spider. Rope Dart can kill that. Extra turn. Night Spider. Rope Dart. Mother of Darkness. So that was a better representation of the team. Night Spider's going to get everybody up. Rope Dart's going to bring them into kill range. Mother of Darkness is going to kill them and make a bunch of purple, which should get you an extra turn since you just casted a Night Spider, which put a bunch of purple on the board. And then, you know, rinse and repeat. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, those are the best teams in the game as of December 2021, in my opinion. There's a couple other ones I could mention, and this game is crazy. Like, you can't... there's so many, like, events with certain restrictions where you can't use these teams, but those are the best ones in the game, in my opinion, in general. You know what I'm saying? But the soul farming team, you can mention that one. The Sacrificial Priest one, just look up the best soul farming team in the game of 2021 or 2020 or something if you need a soul farming team. The Skull Waterfall team, that one's really fun. May not be one of the best teams in the game, but it's really fun. Any other best teams in the game? Scorpius Rally's back to prominence because there's no enemies that can resist poison in the Nexus, so that team's back on top again. Any kind of High King Iron Gut, Wild Queen team, stuff like that. I mean, there's just so many to mention. It's hard to put them into 5 teams, the best 5 teams in the game. But that's what he asked for, so that's what I provided. Shout out to Lee Diesel for becoming a Puppet Master Tier 3 member. He suggested this video for me to make, and I made it. So if you want to do that, hit the join button or the link in the description. It's $1.99 for Tier 1, $4.99 for Tier 2, and $9.99 for Tier 3, where you get to do this. But yeah, that's the best 5 teams in the game, and pretty much all you need to get through this game. Rowan team, a gold farming team, a Gob Truffle team, some sort of Zul'Goth team, and, you know, whatever else I forgot to mention. Guardian team, and like a Mother of Darkness team. Like, if you got that stuff, that's all you need to get through the whole game. Those 4 to 5 to 6 teams could take you through the whole game and do everything you need to do. So, yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below, and I will see y'all next time. Put your best teams in the comments, you know? Put your best teams down there. Tell me what you thought. I mean, it's hard to wrap it all up into the best 5 teams in the game. That was a very hard video to make here, but I tried. So, yeah, see y'all next time. Peace.